What's up, everybody? Still have to clear my throat. Antonio here. Let Facebook build his audience up a little bit. Hope everybody's having a great Monday. How is your Monday? How is your Monday? I'm feeling good today. If you read my timeline, I thought I tore a muscle last night bowling with Vic and the 25 to Success crew, trying to throw the ball and, trying not to be the oldest guy in the group, trying to perform like the young guy, like a young buck. Felt something pop, felt like it was in my shoulder. And then last night it moved down to my arm, but it feels a lot better today. So y'all pray for my recovery. I already have 2 bad shoulders from injuries. It's crazy. But I'm about to get started here in a second, y'all. Yeah, it hurt, D'Angelo. And as soon as I threw the ball, it popped right before I threw the ball, so it went like straight to the gutter. And see, that doesn't hurt. But if I do like this, I can still feel it a little bit. And then the young buck Vic was like, "Man, you got to work on your technique." I was like, "Son, you didn't see I just bowled a strike right before this one? I bowled a strike. My muscle popped, B." My muscle popped. So, yeah, that's what happens, man. You have to know your limitations, and conditioning and warming up. All that stuff is very important. All of that stuff is very important, y'all. And it kind of leads into what I want to talk about today. Just give me 1 second. I'm just sharing my video. I like to get as many eyes on this stuff as possible because I was at our office. We have an office here in Atlanta. I was at the office yesterday, and one of my business partners was saying, "Hey, that 2008 versus 2016 video that you did, I listen to it all the time. It's so impactful." And like, I'm truly humbled when people stop me to comment about my videos, and I hope that they're impactful. But I don't know for sure, because when I record this, that's a good thing about live videos. I was letting some more light in. That's a good thing about live videos, is that I can get feedback from people, but you really don't know the impact of it. So my thing is to share it as much as possible, to share it with as many people as possible, because I feel like it's going to touch somebody, right? Because they can relate. So with that being said, I got you, D'Angelo. I will. With that being said, if y'all could, real quick, just hit the share at the bottom. On the bottom left, at least on the iPhone, on the bottom left, you can just click share. You don't have to type anything. Just share the video. Today I want to give y'all some information. When I was recording a video on Saturday, we were talking about mastering the mundane, and I said I'm gonna start doing a mundane Mondays, right? So we'll see how this goes. We're gonna do mundane Mondays, right? Because it's the mundane that gets us a lot. It's the mundane that stops us a lot. It's the mundane that prevents us from even starting a lot of times. But I'm about to tell you how you can start a business from your job. How you can start a business from your job. How do you build a business while you're working a job? And why am I showing you how to start a business while you're working a job, and not necessarily how to start a business outside of your job? Because the number one complaint from a lot of people, because a lot of people are working a lot of hours just to make payroll. A lot of people have to have overtime just to pay for their essentials, just to pay for their mortgage, their rent, right? Just to pay for groceries. So there are a lot of people that are working a lot of overtime just to survive. And what's happening is, a lot of us, when we get home, we're so tired that we can't do anything but watch reality TV and gossip on Facebook. Marinate on that for a second. A lot of us are so tired that once we get home, we say that we don't have time to really put in the work for our business because we've been working. But we have enough time to watch TV and gossip on Facebook. So we to combat that, because I'm about solutions. I'm about solutions. I'm not about problems. I don't like talking about problems all day. I like talking about solutions, because that's the only way you're going to get past your problems. So here's how you build a business from your job. This is how you build a business from your job. First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, number one, you have to get your mind right. You have to get your mind right, because what you're about to embark on is going to take a lot of discipline. It's going to take a lot of focus. It's going to take a lot of consistency, and it's going to take some sacrifice. All right. So you have to get your mind right. You have to look in your environment. You know, some of us, it's like the progression of working. We come into work and it's like, oh man, when we start a new job, we're really excited about this job, especially if we've been out of work for a while. So we're really excited about having money more so than the job. But we come in and we go through training, we meet all these new people, new personalities, everybody is cool, but then you fall into that mundane factor, after your 90 days, maybe about 6 months or so, depending on what you're doing, you fall into this rut to where you start to hate your job. But what happens is, that's our window. That's your window. You have a very small window of turning the disdain of the mundane. Think about it. You have a short, small window to turn the disdain of the mundane into something else. And if you miss that window, if that window closes on you, then you start to become like a zombie to your job. Even though you hate it, you don't feel that emotion anymore. It's just a part of your routine to drive, be stuck in traffic, to do a job that has zero meaning to you, right? And then at that point, once you get to that point, you're there forever almost, until they let you go. And your struggles, all of that stuff becomes a part of your life. Like, you become accustomed to struggling. You kind of expect to struggle subconsciously. Subconsciously, you kind of expect to struggle, right? So this is for the people that are in that small window, or this is for the people that have the discipline and they can get their mind right to open that window back up, right? You want to open that window back up. And once you open that window up, you have to get your mind right, right? You have to make a conscious decision that, hey, I'm about to do something amazing with my life. I'm about to get so focused on leaving this job that's all that's going to matter to me. Okay? I am going to do the job that they pay me to do, because don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is not in any of my steps. You have to do the job that they pay you to do. Right? But you have to get your mind to a point where you start to work your job around your vision. You start to work your job around your vision. And then ultimately you start to work your job around your business. If you try to work your business around your job will choke it out almost every single time. Your job will choke out your business. Your job will choke out your dreams. Your job will choke out your visions if you allow it to. So you have to get your mind right. The reason why this is number one, because if your mind is not right, the rest of these steps will not even matter, because you won't even get to them. Right? So you have to make that decision that today, Monday, what's today's date? I don't even know what today's date is. Hold on. The 10th or the 10th. October 10th, 2016, you have to make a conscious decision, and you have to say it out loud. Today is the day. Today is the day. And that's when you make that shift in your mind. Today is the day. And then when you're getting your mind right, you have to get your why right. You hear a lot of people in our industry, hear a lot of people in life talk about your why. What is your why? Why do you need to get out of your current situation? Why do you need to make more money without giving up more time and sacrificing more time with your family, right? Why do you need to make this sacrifice in order to live a better life? What's fueling that? Who's watching you? Do you have kids? Do you have kids? Is this the life that you're living right now? Is this the life that you want for your kids? If it isn't, get your mind right today. October 10th is the day. Today is today. Type it in these comments. Type it on your timeline. Hashtag it. Write it down on a sticky pad. Put it on your monitor at your job. Put it up on your cubicle. Today is the day, October 10th, 2016. And put a date on it. Because you can't have today is a day on October 11th and November 12th and December 12th, right? Today is the day, October 10th, 2016. Get your why right. Get your mind right. What is your why? Never forget your why. Attach it to your why. And if your why, I love this saying, if your why doesn't make you cry, it's not strong enough. If your why doesn't make you cry, it's not strong enough. When I think about my kids and what I want for my kids, what up, Savannah? Today is the day. When I think about my kids and what I want for my kids, I definitely get misty-eyed when I think about their future, right? And what I want for them out of life. You know, it's on them to choose their own life. I just want them to be able to have choices. I want them to be able to have choices. I tell my son all the time, I don't want, he thinks that he has to go in and get a job and go that route. And I'm like, no, son, no, you don't. Why are you 16, 17? Yeah, go ahead. What's up, Emma? Today is the day. Go ahead and work at the grocery store. Go ahead and work at the retail store, right? But don't think that that's the actual rite of passage for you to get to where you want to get to. You don't have to go through the struggle that your dad went through. You don't have to go through those BS jobs that your dad had to work. You don't have to deal with the micromanaging, right? You don't have to deal with being treated less than. You don't have to do that. So today is the day. Get your mind right. Get your why right. If you have kids, if you're thinking about having kids, then you need to get out of your situation. What's up, Maria? Today is the day. October 10th, 2016. So that's the first step. Get your mind right. Attach it to the strongest why that you have in your life. Okay? Now, also, when you're getting your mind right, you have to decide what type of business you want to start. Okay? Decide what type of business you want to start. Now, the reason I say that because it has to fit. It has to fit into your reality. It has to fit into your reality, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? If your reality is you're working 50, 60 hours a week, right? What are the chances of you starting a retail business where you have to be active in that business Monday through Friday? And during the business hours where people are really out shopping, you know, the 9 to 5. So if you want to get into the retail business or you want to get into a business where you're going to be interacting with people every single day, but you're working 60 hours a week, then you're probably setting yourself up for a defeat or for a quit, right? So when you think about the type of business that you want to do, think high level. Ultimately, this is what I want to do. Ultimately, I want to have a retail store. Let's say furniture, because we need some new furniture. Let's say ultimately you want to own a retail store. You want to sell furniture. That's your dream, is to sell furniture. You can't do that right now with where you are, okay? So you're going to have to build your dreams in increments, right? You're going to have steps to your dreams, okay? So while you're getting your mind right and you understand that ultimately I want to be in retail, but in order for me to get in retail, what are those steps, okay? That's where we come in. That's where we come in. That's where we come in. Us in network marketing, right? Us in network marketing. In my business, in our business, none of us, well, I can't say that. 95% of us didn't have visions or dreams of being in the travel industry, right? None of us, 95% of us didn't have, when they asked us what we wanted to be in junior high school, we didn't say we wanted to be travel agents, right? We said we wanted to be businessmen and women. We said we want, and some of us, this happened when we got older, okay? We wanted to be financially free. We wanted to live our life untethered. We didn't want to have any bosses. We wanted to live our ultimate dreams. We want to do what we want to do, and I want to be in retail. But your dreams are dying because it's almost impossible. Nothing is impossible, but it's almost impossible for you to go from a cubicle to owning a retail store, right? Because here's the thing about traditional businesses. It takes a lot of investment up front, right? And it takes a lot of time before you see a return on your investment, okay? So I'm going to show you how we get from here. What's up, Stephen? I'm going to show you how we get from the cubicle to your ultimate dreams of owning whatever business you want. And the bridge is what we do. It's network marketing, ladies and gentlemen. It's what we do, because you can build your network marketing business from right at your job. If you're watching me from your job, you can build your business from where you are. Okay? So as you get your mind right, a part of that is setting the right expectations for yourself. So you have to have that expectation. I would love to show you how we do this business. I would love to show you how we can funnel your money from this business to finance your dreams, how we can funnel the money from this business to start to replace the income from the job that you work now. And then once you get to a sustained position, you can leave that job if you decided to, right? So imagine the money that you make now, if you can make that same money, or even more, right? While you're still building your retail business. Imagine making the same money that you're making now inside of your space that you just rented. As you're renovating that space, your money is still coming in from this network marketing business that we're going to show you how to build. Okay? So you've changed your position. That's why I say this is the bridge, because money is very important. Your livelihood is very important. So that should be your expectations. I want to help you open your retail business. I want to help you open whatever business it is that you want to do. I want to help you launch your nonprofit organization. I want to help you help other people. But let's get our mind right. Let's get our expectations right. Okay? The next step that you want to do is get your goals right. You have to get your goals right, ladies and gentlemen. Set the right goals for yourself. You know, get with the person that can help you set those goals. Not only set the goals, but hold you accountable for achieving those goals. And we hold you accountable by putting a plan together. And if your mind is right, you're going to be open to coaching. You're going to be coachable. You're going to be trainable, right? You're going to be open to critiques and people giving you instructions, because people give you instructions right now at your job, right? So it's not too much different. So get your goals right. Once you get with the right person, like me, we're going to set goals for you, and we're going to set an action plan for you, right? And we're always going to tie those goals to our whys, right? So you will know exactly why you're doing what you're doing, okay? So you're going to get your goals right. That's the next step. After that, we got to get your activities right. We have to get your activities right. A wise man told me, it's not about time management. It's about activity management. You cannot manage time. None of us can manage time, because we can't stop. We can't pause. We can't rewind time. But we can manage the activities that go into that time. Okay? So if you're with the right person, if you're with the right coach that's helping you achieve your goals, right? Then we're going to have your activities right. And here's how your activities tie into your job. When your mind is right and your goals are right and your visions is right and your discipline is right, every single free second that you have in your life, you will dedicate it to your business. Every single second that you have free at your job, you will dedicate it to your business. If you work in a cubicle, and you answering phone calls, and I keep saying answering phone calls because I came from that environment, and I know most people are answering phone calls, right? Most people that are struggling in life are answering phone calls in some type of capacity. Let's just keep it real, okay? You're working in some type of call center environment. So this is how you manage your activities. Between phone calls, you're reading. Between phone calls, you're texting your upline. Between phone calls, you're getting further instructions, okay? When I go to the bathroom, this is when I worked in that environment. When I go to the bathroom, I used to go to the bathroom and just sit there. Y'all know the feeling. You go to the bathroom, you don't have to do the number 1 or the number 2, right? You need a number 5, right? A number 5 is just, I just need to get the boo-boo off my brain, right? That's what a number 5 is. You go in the bathroom to get a number 5 because your boss and your team lead and everybody is riding you, this micromanaging. You got a million calls holding. It's like, I just need to go the boo-boo off my brain. I need to get the boo-boo off my brain. Right? So now, instead of going in the bathroom and sitting in the stall and just sitting there doing nothing, go in there and work on your business. It's going to take some renegade tactics for you to get out of that situation that you're in. And that comes with managing your activities. When you go to the bathroom, go in there and do something with your business. Listen to a quick video clip. Listen to a phone call. Listen to a conference call from your team, okay? Send some messages. Make some posts on your Facebook page, right? Call your upline, right? Because you're focused now. Every single second that you have free should go to your business. When it's break time, don't go in the break room and sit in there and chill. Don't go in the break room to chill. Go outside. Go outside where no one is. Go outside to that picnic table, right? Go outside past the smoking section and work on your business. Dedicate 15 minutes to your business. What can you squeeze in 15 minutes in your business? In 15 minutes, you could contact 15 people. In 15 minutes, you can contact 15 people about your business. Because remember, your mind is right. Your expectations are right. Okay? So you're focused on your business. Hold on one second. I got a text message. Just got a text message. See, I'm managing my activities. My mentor just reached out to me. My coach just reached out to me, so I have to hit him back. All right, cool. So listen, get your activities right. 15-minute breaks. Every 15-minute break should be dedicated to your business. Every 15-minute break should be dedicated to your business. What can you accomplish in 15 minutes? You get 2 15-minute breaks a day. So that's 30 minutes a day. Okay. That's 5 hours a week. Simple math. That's 5 hours a week that you say you don't have time to work your business. That's 5 hours a week that you can do this while you're on the clock. So you don't have to make the excuse of not having time when you get home. That's 5 hours a week that you can work your business. Working your business for 5 hours a week can get you to replacing the income inside of your job within 12 months. Working consistently 5 hours a week. If you just give up your breaks, not even give up your breaks. If you dedicate your breaks from your job to your business, you can leave that job in 12 to 18 months. In 12 to 18 months, you can leave that job just because you've dedicated those 5 hours a week that the company is paying you for to building your business. Now you get another 30 minutes, right? Or an hour, depending on where you work, for lunch. When I was in business, when I was focused on my business, when I go to lunch, I would sit by myself. Because most of the people that I went to lunch with, all they wanted to talk about was work. And I'm like, man, I almost cursed. I don't want to talk about work on my lunch break. I don't like talking about work when I'm working. So on your lunch break, work your business. Take your lunch. Don't even worry about going out, because if you go out to eat, it's going to take you 15 minutes to get there. It's going to take you 10 minutes to get your food, and then you're rushing back to jump back on the clock, right? So now your entire 30 minutes is wasted. Take your lunch. So when your lunch break starts, go in your car. You're eating and you're building your business at the same time. You're either talking to people about your business or you're educating yourself about your business. A 30-minute break can get you one chapter. A 30-minute break can get you one chapter of a personal development book. A 30-minute break can get you trained on one aspect of your business. A 30-minute break can help you master the art of promoting your business online. So you see what I'm saying? We've eliminated excuses of being tired when you get home. And there was another saying that floated around. It's like you work 40 hours a week at your job, but you give no time to your business. You're not tired. You're just uninspired. So now we're reducing the excuses of not being able to work your business while you're at home. So we're going to build your business while you're at work. We're going to build your business while you're at work. You have to be a renegade at work. Now, mind you, you want to make sure that you understand the rules and regulations of your job, so you're not violating anything, because you don't want to get fired, right? You don't want to get fired from your job as you're building your business. Most of the times I never talked to, because I was always in management. So I never talked to like my subordinates about my business, right? I never talked to them about it. But in your position, if you have a captured audience. You have a captured audience. So inside of that activity, let's go back to lunch. If you do have lunch and you do decide to eat lunch once a week with this group of people, shift the conversation. Shift the conversation. Like, yo, I don't want to talk about this last call. I want to talk about how we're going to get out of this building. Y'all ready? If you're not ready, I'm going to move to the other table. Who at this table is ready to get out of here? Right? So 30 minutes, you're telling them about your business. For 30 minutes, you're telling them about the opportunity. For 30 minutes, you're telling them about your goals, your visions, your dreams, and you're trying to transfer that energy to them. So you're growing your business. Use that captured audience as much as you can inside of the legal confines of your job. If you can't talk to them at work, right? If you can't talk to them at work, most of y'all are friends. Bring them to your house. You see what I'm saying? So you're building your business while you're getting paid at your job. What else? The last step, because I've been talking for a while and I got to jump on a call. The last step, ladies and gentlemen, is to get your consistency right. Get your consistency right. Okay? Everything that I just told you to do, you have to do it consistently. Step 5, or whatever step this is, goes back into step 4. It goes back into step 1 with getting your mind right. If your mind is right, you are committed to consistency in your business. You are committed to your why by any means necessary. So create a consistent habit of using your job every day. One place that you will be every day of the week, unless you're sick or on vacation, is at your job, right? I just gave you 5 hours plus breaks. That's 2.5 more hours. So that's 7.5 hours a week. That's 7.5 hours a week that you have free at your job to work your business. And if you dedicate 7.5 hours a week, let's just say if you dedicate 6.5, I'll give you an hour to, lollygag. We're human. So if you dedicated 6.5 hours a week to your job, oh my God. Oh my God, you're going to be selling furniture before you know it. Oh my God, your nonprofit is going to blow up before you know it. Oh my God, you're going to be able to spend time with your kids faster than you know it. Oh my God, you're going to eliminate childcare. You're going to eliminate having to pay someone to raise your child, right? Think about that. Being able to eliminate someone paying someone to raise your child. Being able to raise your child every single day. Being able to take your child to your new business that you just opened as you're renovating. You don't have to pay childcare because you're there every day. And you can be there every day because your money is coming in every day. And your money is leveraged. If some of this stuff seems overwhelming to you, it's fine. Get yourself a coach. Like me. Get yourself a coach like me. If your mind is right and you feel like today is the day, October 10th, 2016. Today is the day that you get your mind right. Today is the day that you start your exit out of corporate America if you so choose. Today is the day that you start to exit out of the situation that you don't like. Today is the day that you exit from the situations that are not conducive with your happiness. Today is the day that you stop being unhappy and being content with being unhappy, being complacent with being unhappy. Today is the day, ladies and gentlemen. Antonio Starr, I really need y'all to show some love to this video because I know this video is packed with value. For the right person is going to value this video. And if it's not you, don't block somebody else's blessing. If it's not you, don't block somebody else's blessing. Share this video. It may not be your time. Today may not be your day. Your day may be November 10th, 2016. But for someone, October 10th is their day. For someone, they came into work today and it was straight BS. It was straight BS. Someone is like, you know what? I'm just going to quit and I'm going to struggle. I don't know how I'm going to make it, but I'm tired of this. I'm going to quit. And those people, they need a plan. They need a plan because that's not what you want to do. You're just compounding your situation, making it even worse. So for those people, I need you to share this video with them. For those people, I need you to share this video with them. And if you're watching this video and you have dreams, and this is the last thing I'm going to say, y'all. Because some people, when we talk about expectations, your expectations are not right. Some of us have dreams that are so big, right? We have dreams that our current situation can't finance. Your job is not going to finance your dreams. There's no way. Not if you're clocking in every day. Your job is not going to finance your dreams. So a lot of us, we sit in those cubicles and our dreams die along with our ambition. Our dreams die along with our self-esteem. Our dreams die with our vision because it's too broad. It's unrealistic. It's unrealistic. Yeah, you want to own a retail store. That's going to cost you 50, 60, 100 grand. You don't have that. You barely make payroll every single month. So you got to get with somebody, a coach, that can help you put that into perspective. That can help you put that into perspective. Your dreams are real. You can live your dreams. You can live your dreams. Hashtag that. I can live my dreams. You just got to put a plan together. You just got to be with the right person to show you how to execute that plan. You have to understand that what we do, this network marketing thing, is the bridge. It's not the destination. It's a step. It's a vessel to get us to our destination. It's the ship. If you over here on land and your dream is 100 miles away and the only way you can get there is by boat, you need a boat. You need a boat. You're not going to swim there. So therefore, you're standing on land and you're looking at your dreams 100 miles away and you're thinking, okay, that's my dream over there, but I can never get to it. You need a vessel. You need a vessel that's going to take you 100 miles across the water. You need a vessel that's going to take you through those waves, right? You need a vessel that's going to take you through the storm. You need a vessel that's going to get you there and a captain that knows how to navigate the waters. Come on, y'all. Let's get started today. Today is the day, October 10th, 2016. Today is the day that you stop being scared. Today is the day that you stop being scared to take that jump. Jump with me. Inbox me. 559-997-6773. If this video was shared by one of my partners, reach out to them. And let's get you to where you want to go. On my fan page, which is Speaker Antonio Starr, by the way, please like my page. On my page, I have a slogan. I have a saying for my team, and there's an acronym, and it's loud. Let's be loud. LOUD. Live out our ultimate dreams. Right? Live out the ultimate dreams. Let's be loud, ladies and gentlemen. Let's live out our ultimate dreams. Get with me. Get with my partners. And just a sidebar, this Thursday at 8 p.m., I'm going to put the link in here. This Thursday at 8 p.m., I'm doing a webinar. I'm hosting a webinar to show everybody how to pull more money out of their checks. I'm doing a webinar to show everyone how to extract and unlock an extra $6,000 from their paycheck. And this is for the people that are saying, oh, yeah, I hear you, Antonio. I can get my mind right and my activities right, but I just don't have the startup costs. I just don't have the $200 to get started, right? So if you don't have $200 to get started, how in the hell are you going to get $50,000 to start up your dream business? How the hell are you going to get $25,000 to start up your nonprofit organization if you don't have $200? And if your job has you in a situation to where you would never have an extra $200, you're going to have to make some drastic changes, or again, you're going to be on shore and your dream is always going to be on that island. You know what's crazy about that is that you're going to see other boats and other vessels pulling up to your island, taking away from your dreams, taking away all the resources from your dreams, until ultimately it's deteriorated and it's washed up and your dream is gone. Think about that. So Thursday at 8 p.m., I'm doing a webinar to show you how to extract the money. I'm going to show you how to pay for your startup. I'm going to show you how to maintain your business. And I'm going to show you how to leverage all the bills that you have in your household. This Thursday at 8 p.m. I'll post a link down in the comments here in a second. And let's get it, y'all. Today is the day. October 10th, 2016. We're about to change your life. We're about to change your family's life. We're about to change the lineage of your last name. We're about to change the history of your last name. So decades from now, when people talk about your last name, what are they going to say? Are they going to speak legacy, financial legacy? That's what I want for my family. When people talk about the O'Haras from years from now, I want them to say, you know what, that Antonio man, he put in some work. He put in some work. And his son put in some work. His daughter put in some work. His wife put in some work. And now they own this. They own that. Their name rings bells. They have power in the community. All because I jumped on this vessel called network marketing. And I navigated it to my ultimate dreams. And I changed the world. Antonio Starr, y'all have a great day. I got to jump on a call with my team. Look for that comment below. Remember, like this video, share this video. I need that. You need that. A stranger needs that. You know people I don't know. Let's touch them. And again, even if it's not you, do not block somebody else's blessing. Do not block somebody else's blessing because your vision can't be stretched enough, because you've already lost your goals and your motivation and your esteem. Share it with somebody because they may be able to come back around and help you and pull you out. Y'all have a great day. Peace.